By the same logic, if we just understand and accept that Donald Trump revolves around Vladimir Putin, then I think a lot of things will make sense, and then it makes it a little difficult to appreciate the words of different politicians that seem a little confusing at times. But if we understand that Donald Trump wants to have good relations with Vladimir Putin, then everything else just starts to make sense. And that the date of 9th of May, I think, is very interesting. I think the date of 20th of April that is being tossed around is very interesting, not because it's 420 Blazed, but because it's, frankly, it's Hitler's birthday. So there's just a variety of things about this that don't smell real good, don't pass the smell test, but it is ultimately a responsibility of Vladimir Zelensky to decide what he feels he and his diplomats and his foreign advisory team can do to help his country. Frankly, I am a little envious because, for better or for worse, clearly don't always agree with Vladimir Zelensky, but I'm envious of a country whose president is actively working for it again instead of against it.
Sometimes it seems to me that pink ponies live in Trump's head, or maybe dark black ponies, or maybe only desire to be a dictator like Putin, Kim Jong-un, and the same.
There is a desire to create his own reality, where he feels that surely because these things are true, then the following is also true, and he creates these kind of false axioms in his mind all the time. But as we're seeing right now with a stock market that is capitulating faster than Ukraine by far, that sometimes his actions do not lead to consequences that he can even control. I think that this is reality versus realism of Donald Trump. They want things to happen a certain way. They try to push certain visions at people. And at the same time, with the understanding that Donald Trump himself can change his point of view at any time. And he is not bound by any assumptions, logic, anything. He can just change his point of view, but it is the job of his followers to, as they said in Russia, to waver along with the party line. And it's a big challenge, and I think Donald Trump presents a very interesting challenge for Republican Party, for everybody,